Hey friends, in this video I want to talk about launching a powerful and amazing Agile release train whilst developing your in-house capability. Yes, building our team and our program and everybody on that team up, bringing them along for this learning journey. That is an essential part of us being successful. So it's not just about delivery, it's not just about releasing value, it's not just about making sure we deliver high quality. All of these things are essential. But we're not going to do that unless we're not growing our team, we're not identifying where the skills gaps are, and we are not actually trying to support them and everybody on the Agile release train to grow and improve to become the best version of themselves. So it's a necessary and essential thing. So how do we do that? I've got 5 key ideas over here that I would like to present to you. The first one, assess. Fairly obvious, but seldom done. We need to assess each individual, what's actually required for us to meet our goals for this particular role. How capable is this individual to be able to do that? And we want this to be self-assessment ideally, so that the individual can have a look and actually create their own plan of growth, for filling in the gaps in terms of where their skills gaps are. We need to do that per role, and we also need to do that for the overall Agile release train, looking across the people, process and technology spectrum. So once we've done that assessment, we want to have a look at the challenges. Now that's going to obviously throw up some challenges. You'll be incredibly lucky. We got no challenges. Why are we even here if we've got no challenges? So that's going to throw up some challenges that are related to the individual, and that's others that are related to the overall Agile release train, and we need to identify what those are. Those are going to bring, I wrote pinch point, and then I was like, it's not highly unlikely you're going to have one pinch point, right? You're going to have multiple pinch points, and like looking at the theory of constraints, we're going to be looking at identify what are those key constraints, how we're going to overcome, and how we're going to resolve them. Now that's going to bring us most likely to a situation where you're going to have multiple roles, and that might be fulfilled by a single individual. What we don't want to do is we don't want to have effectively like what I call toxic combinations. And a toxic combination is where you're doing your homework and you're marking it, right? So we don't want to have a conflict of interest. So a typical conflict of interest is a Scrum Master and a product owner, or it could be a release train engineer and a product manager. We don't want that, because for example, a product owner would be setting the vision and where we're going, and the Scrum Master would be looking and supporting the team and facilitating, encouraging them how we actually going to fulfill that vision. So there you have it, 5 different ideas in terms of how we can build our in-house capability and really support and grow our teams. It's not just enough to focus on delivery. We have to bring our team along for the journey. Hope you found that useful, and take care till I see you next time.